You know I love a good quotes video. Most of the thoughts you have had have almost certainly passed through greater minds and have been articulated way better than you or I ever could. Yeah, start by deflating the viewer's ego, why not? Or maybe you're a humble person. Anyway, let's start with a bit of Bill Shakespeare, the one and only. A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow. So beautifully put. A rare thing is a true friend. Real friendship, yeah. A lot of relationships fall short of the genuine article, I think. But the real deal is something to treasure. Here's one from Audre Lorde. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. What do you take from that? For me, a couple of things. Firstly, the power of the mind, or perhaps some higher self, whatever you want to call it, pushing through fear. That's one triumph. Secondly, a realization, I think, for anyone who's walked or pushed through this experience, that being strong brings you face to face with the truth that there are more important things than you, and by serving a vision you might have for yourself, if it's a good vision, you can help others, potentially. You can benefit those around you, or maybe even bring some joy into the lives of others, possibly changing things in a profound way. One Eleanor Roosevelt quote, which tends to crop up here and there, is, "Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people." I see some truth in this. But having said that, some real idiots fancy themselves as deep-thinking philosophers when they're anything but. And of course, not everyone who talks about people as individuals is small-minded. I'm fairly sure Eleanor wasn't trying to say that anyway. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things, said one Albert Einstein. Seems like a lot of the most successful people, who would be known as either historically important figures or household faces of today, have in common that they are, or were, goal-oriented people. People with a vision and the determination to see it through. Not everyone is like that. Some are clearly more ambitious than others. Bob Dylan once said, "A man is a success if he gets up in the morning and gets to bed at night, and in between, he does what he wants to do." Okay, Bob, fair enough, dude. I guess that's one measure of success. Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Salvador Dali. You are right, Salvador, but people will keep reaching and believing, won't they? Oh yes, they will. Here's a sweet one. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. What a delightful read you are, Oscar Wilde. I'm willing to bet he would have been good company in the right circumstances and surroundings, right? You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. You know who said that? Michael Jordan, that's who. He believed he could fly, and he could. A wise man gets more use from his enemies than a fool from his friends, said Balthazar Gracian, who was an interesting character of 17th century Europe an influential pessimist, you might say. Georg Christoph Lichtenberg said, "Everyone is a genius at least once a year. The real geniuses simply have their bright ideas closer together." Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Is this a tongue-in-cheek quote? Possibly. I think there are a fair few who can go for their entire lifetime without having anything approaching a brilliant idea. I think for many of us, those truly bright ideas remain elusive, just out of reach, unfortunately. Anyway, see you later, ladies and gents. Hope you're having a great day. Take it easy.